And here we go, straight back into another video. Yes, now we are going to be watching One Punch Man. Obviously, it's going to be episode 10, because that's how numbers work. If your numbering system doesn't follow the usual rule of going higher progressively, then you may need some extra tutelage on your education. Now, I'm not here to brag that I can count into the double digits. I'm here to watch the next episode of One Punch Man, and to carry on where we left off. Saitama had been invited into the B rank of heroes, where the plan was to either see him thrive as an actual hero, or to die as the cheating scum that he is being accused of. Now, somebody let slip that I should be on the lookout in this episode because there is another appearance of their favourite character. Not entirely sure who it is, but I've got a pretty good idea, since there's only really one that I can imagine it being. And so for you, I'm going to get into the episode. Oh, I was half expecting the side of the mountain to just blow up. The birth or the resurrection of a long frozen monster. It's nice that they all take their time and attack one at a time. They wait for their turn. Considerate. It's nice that they thought ballistic missiles would work. Greetings to the aggravated she has some sort of princess complex, doesn't she? She has to be the best or have a challenge that is worthy of her status. Actually, let's turn this shit up. I have seen that they... Did they announce season 2 yet? Saw something, but... I've been burned in the past where I've seen fake trailers and stuff. Didn't actually confirm it with anyone, so... I'd be surprised if this kind of thing didn't get more seasons, because it does have that kind of appeal, like the mass appeal that would usually draw in crowds, but I'm not entirely sure how shows like this handled in other markets. And that's usually how it works, isn't it? And now they've wasted her time, so she's going to be a bit cranky. Yeah, she's not bothered, mate. She can probably swat that thing like a bug. Yeah, nice chin, mate. Chippy. His vast size and probably brute strength. What What monster gives away what could potentially kill them? And can she just cool down a meteor? Yes. Oh, wow. The fact that she could just. That it wasn't worthy of her time, actually. Genos, maybe. Saitama doesn't really need it. You're gonna get. Yeah. That's his top disciple. He's not a very good teacher. He couldn't even block a straightforward grab. So he's strongest by default. Does he have any skills above that of an average person? Or is he just that talented in his martial art? Is he out of breath because of all the stairs he had to climb? Is he really going to be let in? He's only just made it to B. And there might be free food. Depends how well they treat the S classes. Yeah, they all called each other by their hero names. Saitama doesn't have one. That voice, you could recognize it anywhere. Oh, that's a fight I'd like to know. A psychic versus Saitama. Two. Oh, that's got to be a blow to her ego. Why has he been allowed into this meeting? Oh, not the Puri Puri prisoner. Some take it more seriously than others. Oh, is he like the father of Tank Top Tiger? Tiger, sorry. A lot of robots and cyborgs. Zombie Man? King. He seems like a Tekken character. Yeah, he never appears in person. Child Emperor, he must be a genius or something. I wonder what Atomic Samurai's weapon of choice is. Rank 2. Who's 1? Blast. Also absent. Oh, yeah, she got tea. And there's a risk to the entire Earth. Are they gonna... If it's a risk to the Earth, they gotta... Well, they have to take on the job, really. Yeah, they've already made the journey to the association. Pompadour. So even though they're the best of the best, they still have these petty squabbles. Well, she was old. Oh, she choked. Not a dignified end. Out of all of them, Puri Puri Prisoner's probably the only one to talk to him. A threat to the entire world. I didn't think the big lizard thing was going to be it, because, well, as he stated, we've had the Sea King and whatnot. They weren't that hard. So he's a genius, yeah. I thought you said only a handful. So this must be the worst that she's seen. I was trying to think of a better way of putting it. I don't know how I feel about Pig God. Is his power the fact he's just going to eat everything? Technically. Seriously? Okay. Some harpy looking dude. What is he? Like the Bird King? Sky King, yeah. We've had Earth, Lizard, Sea. Well, you didn't put up much of a fight, did you? That is a good way to introduce an evil. Have a lesser evil just wiped out in front of your eyes. When I mentioned aliens earlier and got it wrong because it was a meteor, now we're getting it. It's lucky that they called them all here now, isn't it? And now we're going to see how truly evil the big bad are, aren't we? I'd want to stay in the hole. Who's this knight guy? Is he just like a class A or something? Oh, okay. He's like a disciple, kind of like Genos and Saitama. That's a lot of people dead, isn't it? Structurally sound. He's already gone. Through the ceiling? When you saw the debris falling, yeah, it had to be. Just going straight up. So it was impervious to the alien ship's weapons. Saitama can just jump through it. That is some big ballistic missiles. Constant regeneration. If only someone had some sort of flame powers to destroy it on an atomic level. It's usually how you deal with regeneration. It took his arm off. Oh, cool. Not only is it regeneration, it can create multiple copies of itself. Each head is its own being. Not bad. And through the power of training, he clots really quickly. Yeah, you've only faced one so far. There's quite a few. Yeah, he's just got a baseball bat. Some of these S-Class heroes are a bit unassuming, aren't they? No! He's learned. The Seeking actually empowered him by teaching him a valuable lesson on strength. Okay, cool. The top fighter. Strongest man on Earth. Can't the psychic one just levitate them all up there? Why is he like mediation man, trying to solve every argument? Also, I don't know how the Japanese get away with their portrayal of homosexuals and, well, anyone that isn't Japanese. Or at least isn't from Japanese descent. You're a stepping stone on the way to the main boss, mate. Who needs to look for doors when you can just walk through the ship? I wonder if they expected this kind of resistance when they... I wonder who the boss is. When they came to Earth. Even the big boss of aliens has the... spot the protagonist. Or in this case, antagonist. At least we might see some S-Class heroes in action. We got to see Atomic Samurai, who apparently from a single swing can create 1,000 cuts. I am very interested into why King always has the sound of a heartbeat whenever it looks like he's thinking. I would like to see more of... I'm sure they said her name. I'm also sure you know who I mean. The annoying child. Although I'd best not say that in case I incur some sort of wrath. Well, I'm getting what I wanted. We're finally seeing a threat level that might be world-ending. Well, it's not actually looking that bad, is it? Granted, it destroyed an entire city in a split second, but no one was really paying attention then. They're in a meeting with no windows, so they couldn't exactly see it above them. And of course, Metal Knight we're not seeing because that's part of his character, isn't it? He sends his robots to do his bidding, he never shows himself. So I'm guessing it's just some, 14-year-old hacking on a computer type. And no way were we going to be privy to the information of who's actually number one. We got a name, we should be glad we got that. To be fair, a lot of these S-class heroes, apparently the best of the best, they don't seem all that much. You could, though, tell the difference in power levels a little. If you take into account the Sea King basically just walked through Puri Puri Prisoner, and the Lizard King, who started his torment on Earth now that the others are out of the way, well, he was just kind of evaporated, wasn't he? She didn't even break a sweat. She had time to finish the phone call and make a sassy face. I guess that's what you get for being ranked 2. I'm going to make a prediction, and I kind of don't hope it comes true. Saitama's going to kill the big bad boss, and no one's going to even know they existed. Isn't it? He's just going to walk in, splatter him. Oh, there we go, he's just saved the world. No one even knows there was a big bad boss. That seems to be the way everything is going at the minute, isn't it? Saitama can never get the recognition he deserves. If you've managed to reach this far into the video, you can let me know by leaving a comment down in the section below with what you would think your hero name would be and your approximate power level. And if we're going off a relatively recent incident that happened at work, I'd probably be in low B, mostly C category, something along the lines of apathy, where I just make everyone around me lose interest in everything they're doing. Don't know how I manage it, but it's always my fault, and everyone loses all motivation. It's kind of cool. It's also kind of useful, because then if anyone ever tries to come at me directly, it's like, do you really want to, though? It's like, I guess not. I'll just go home then. It's a very underrated superpower, I think. Seriously though, if you have enjoyed the episode, let me know. And if you haven't already, but you would want to, subscribe to the channel. And there is a notification bell, which should help you, but with YouTube, I'm not entirely sure how it works now. Of course, if you want to be the top of the top, the best, the cream of the crop, the S-class, if you will, you can like the video as well, because that helps me in ways that you probably don't realise. The more likes I get, the more YouTube lets people know I make videos. So, if you want to see me put out some more content, maybe some higher quality content as well, then that's one way you can go around to helping that become a reality. But honestly, another way is just to keep being awesome, because, well, that's one thing quite a lot of you have been successively amazing at. And for once, I'm actually early when I'm recording my videos. Only by a few hours, but it would be nice having a almost regular sleep pattern for once. But for that to happen, I'm going to have to let my moniker go to waste. It's only one this time, but I'm going to get some sleep. You should too. Join me again for the next one.